Hello. You write a message into the Twitch chat. Let's see. Okay, there you go. My chat on OBS seems to be working. I had to reinstall the thing I used to read my Twitch and my YouTube chat at the same time, which, you know, not perfect. You know, that's not how you want it to be. Now, hey, your streams are amazing. I'm a big fan. I'd love to connect and support you further. Add me on Discord. You can just join my Discord. It's hold on. It's a first time chat. Account created 2 days ago. Account created 2 days ago. Following since 24/7. Brother, you have not been watching anything. You really think you had sun, huh? Me when I lie. Man, they really thought they had something there. Can't get me. That That's crazy. I'd love to support you now. Buy my bots. So true. I was gonna say, oh, just join my Discord with the link, man. Hi, what's up? Still farming for Brant, my nightmare. This is incredibly relatable, except I'm farming for perfect subset Phoebe. So you could say what I'm doing is even less necessary. Well, I just wanted to take the stream to talk about 2.2. I wanted to go through the live stream and kind of like just react to all the content, because when I was working on my videos, I kind of just skimmed through it. I didn't really pay much attention. Also, new screens. I have these for when I'm logging between accounts, which, considering the fact I am doing dailies for another person, this is useful for just switching accounts in general. Yeah, one of my friends made these screens for me. Very nice. Very useful. Means y'all aren't just staring into the void whenever I'm doing anything that's not just... Like, whenever I'm not playing the game, it means you're not staring into the void. I think you get the point. Okay. Now we can swap back to Wuwa. See? So I have a starting student screen. I'll be right back. Thanks for watching. And then, you know, a short break for letting me cook. And then there's the game itself, obviously. Ew, Yinlin bricks. Speaking of accounts, are the account reviews over? Not sure if I missed the line. They're not over. It's just I want more people to submit their accounts for review before I do another stream dedicated for account reviews. I may as well be so sick right now. Turning on the lights in my room was like a flashbang. Oh god. That typical gamer behavior. The light is poison. I know how it is. I understand. I also hate the sun. Yeah, I'm just doing dailies now. Then I'm gonna just basically check the stream out, like the wuwa stream. Get my thoughts on the patch, because I do have stuff to say. Oh, can I please see? There we go. Blind people. But yeah, this like I said, I wasn't really paying attention much during the stream. It's just like it's like I was just existing and the stream was just around me. Farming with Phoebe is so ass. I know what my mom got from my coworkers, but it is volatile. Oh lord. Oh boy, that's never good. Man, Phoebe needs so much time to regenerate prayer. Alright, group him. Like half her coworkers called in sick. Oh yeah, that's oh boy. Oh. Jinshi Jeju better than Jeju Kanta? It's already calculations? Yes, there is already calculations. Jeju, like, not, okay, so Cantarella has a lot of issues, right? First of all, our energy economy is downright a tragedy. Like, this bitch generates, like, no energy. It is kind of vile. So, Jinshi just either builds energy regen and this loses out in other substats, or you just ult less on her. And Cantarella's damage is not enough to make up for it either. So, really wish there was a place to just grind exclusively Echo Mats. Yeah, being able to farm Echo Mats directly would be great. Okay, well, that's the dailies done. I kind of just wanted to check out the live stream. Because, well, very simply, I wasn't paying much attention to it. And that is entirely on me. But, you know how it is. Okay. Does that mean I require energy recharge main stats or just substats? Cantarella needs, in a hypercarry team, she's going to want around 145 energy regen. So you very much are able to justify a main stat. You could also just get 5 substats, but, like, it's 5 substats. Regarding Cantarella energy, do you need, like, 40 energy from substats or, like, 140 energy? It's not as extreme as Brand's. She needs about 145 total, like, with the base 100. Like, she needs a dummy amount of energy regen. But yeah, I was thinking of just watching this and going through it, right? That is loud. Also, I just want to say, silly Rover. Silly Rover. It's still loud, isn't it? There you go. After seeing this trailer, I think it's safe to call Wuthering Waves Gooning Way. Oh, God. I didn't really pay attention. Yeah, I just wanted to react. Because, yeah, I didn't really give myself the chance to yesterday. Contrail is Brant V2. Not really as close. Not really. I'm not pulling her. Based. Okay, well, introductions. I don't think we really care about the introductions. I just want to see the content, right? Oh, Cardathea mentioned. Okay. Yep. Okay, story recap. We don't care. They're just... Oh. Okay, yeah, the tower. Yep. Okay, main quest. This is... Okay, the Maiden, the Defier, the Death Cry... Okay. Cantarella design so ass, literally. Okay. So, main quest, always nice. I really thought 2.1 was gonna have a main quest based on what they said in the stream, but good thing they're saying, like, genuine main quest here, right? So, good thing that they're specifying. Also, wave bands for Aero Rover. If they follow the same trend as Havoc, we're probably gonna get up to S2 this patch, I think. Okay, so that's the Echo Train from the vault. We're gonna see a return of. Hi, Shark Fang. I wonder what S1 Aero Rover will be like. I think Aero Rover is going to be complete dog ass on release. Like, really bad. But we're gonna need to see more Aero Erosion characters later on, right? That's a real thing. Okay, we're gonna go to the new area. Oh, Blessed Maiden. Okay, they're just yapping about story now, right? Oh, trailer. I think they focus on the size of other things instead of Contrailla's damage numbers. Okay, Contrailla's damage is funny because she pushes out, like, almost all of it while she's on the field. Like, Zhezha or Yinlin do a lot of damage with their coordinated attacks. Cantarella's coordinated attacks are kind of dog ass. Like, they kind of don't do anything. They're just there to be like, hey, so imagine, let's hypothetically say Empyrean Anthem or Jinchi. Like, they're not there to do damage.
The real Blessed Maiden is dead.
Okay. Trailer, Blessed Maiden is dead. Also, gotta love this, I can see the pixels. I don't know what's up with Kuro's bitrate, but they're pixels. Yeah.
None escaped.
None escaped. So true. Facts.
This was where everything started.
Why do they all sound British? I don't know why they sound British, but they do. YouTube on PC is just ass, I suppose. I just want to point out, I really don't fuck with this character design. It really just doesn't make sense. Rochia, the superior Havoc sub DPS. I mean, unironically, Cantarella is just kind of bad.
The origin of the second dark tide.
Second dark tide, okay.
Stands a tower, its gate locked by 3 seals.
Okay. I will say, Area looks incredible. Area looks really good, right? I think yeah, new echoes. The Phoebe Glaze. Hold on. You can expect 2 things from Aero Rover. Either you get a healer for your premium Cardathea team, or be power crept by Shikana, and we wait for another healer for Cardathea. Yeah, most likely. I mean, I think the team's probably gonna be Rover, Shikana, and then Cardathea. I think that's what the team's gonna be. Like, that's probably the full Aero Erosion team. So yeah, Aero Rover just kind of doesn't exist until 2.3. Like, might as well just not be here. Okay, chains. You'll have to see. Okay. This area looks so... Oh no. Cantarella. Bro, this character design. Like, in the 2D art, it looks incredible, but when I look at the model, I just can't help but think, this is supposed to be a mafia boss. This is supposed to be a mafia boss, guys. Like, come on. Also, again, British. You do know there's other accent... Kuro, come on. You are better than this. I know you are. Oh, Lord. I already know so many of y'all chatting with one hand. That doesn't even make sense. Bro, that quote makes no sense, but okay, you know what? At least we finally see the Phasalia family's existence. Okay. That's... I hate her design. She's just in her underwear. Yeah, I don't fuck with it either. L. Cardathea L. L. Okay, Frenodian is in fact a plot point. Good. Noivern, my guy, come on. If the dungeon mains can do it blindfolded, I know you were able to. At the moment, Aero Rover is there to make Phoebe user pulling Zani. Okay, but that doesn't make sense if Aero Rover is garbage, right? I'm gonna need to see Brand in a Speedo. Oh my... Guys! If Kuro Kooning wasn't enough, y'all... Okay, this pose too... Come on, guys. I'm not left-handed and I have a right-handed mouse. Bro! Oh my god. I can't complain about gooning in Wuwa because I know damn well the players like it. I hate y'all for it. And then they made Cardathea into a... Yeah. That shot goes crazy, by the way. Don't fuck with the design, but that shot goes crazy. What does the Aero Erosion set do? It gives arrow damage bonus for the 2-piece, and a 5-piece will buff the team's arrow damage whenever you apply Aero Erosion. So it's basically a support set. Okay. March 27th. I am shook by the fact that they did the live stream this goddamn late. I suppose they didn't want to intrude on Genshin. Baby's cutie patootie, she's the exception. True. Okay. Okay. I see. Uh-huh. Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah, okay, Shikana. They have confirmed her name. She is a bard. Okay, to help Rover relive the memory. Wait, didn't we already have a resonator like this? Didn't we literally have, like, the Pioneers Association guy who's able to, like... No, they're able to take memories and turn them into film. But isn't that, like, exactly what we need? I feel like you're just introducing Shikana for the sake of introducing Shikana. I mean, obviously, I'm gonna have to see how it ends up in the story, right? But, I don't know. Cantarella really should have been seeing Bayonetta, but they missed the mark a bit. Real. Okay, now they're gonna yap about Cantarella. Cardathea will be the character to work with Aero Rover? Most likely, yeah. Okay. How is that the signature style of the Phasalias? How, like, I've not seen a single other Phasalia family member wear that. Also, Rover plushies, never noticed those two. Did not notice the Rover plushies. Wait, oh, she's a Phasalia? Okay, well then I guess, but... Yeah, so, okay. That reminds me of... So only some Phasalia's bad? I'm assuming that's it. Also, I saw this really funny image that my friend Sirihi sent me. I would show it on screen, but we're kind of reacting. I'm assuming only some Phasalias are bad then. Or something else. Okay. Yeah, they work with the Order, correct? Or maybe they're not villains? I feel like they should be villains. I feel like it'd be incredibly interesting to have a playable character that's just not our friend. I feel like that'd be a good idea. Yeah, another side to this. Cantarella doesn't seem to be an antagonist. It's called Gathering Wives for a reason. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. I'd really prefer if she was just a villain who didn't like us. I don't know, man. Yeah, okay, so there's just rebellion in the Phasalia family. Yeah, I don't know. I really don't fuck with Cantarella not being a villain, to be honest. Like, I really wish she was just not our friend. More characters like Encore and Phoebe? You mean characters with cute factor? I think Phoebe and Encore handle cute factor in different ways. Phasalia family has been holding secret trials to select a candidate for the next Blessed Maiden. Okay. That's interesting. Or even the ones that do is similar to, I don't know who Esdeath is, so. I want some twist where the Montellis are in reality not the good guys, but the Phasalias are working to solve something behind the scene. I don't think we need that kind of twist either. Like, I just really wish we had, like playable characters who just don't like us. She poisoned her predecessor supposedly, but watch it have the storyline of her being, they said it was me, but it really, yeah, she probably got framed. Okay, I mean, to be fair, Carlotta kills people, so maybe she did poison. I'd prefer that. I like have the Phasaelius be the Sith. God, even the camera's focusing on it, dog. Also, banger makeup, I just want to say. Like, I don't fuck with it personally, but damn. I can see how someone would be into that. What are you doing? Don't God. The physics don't help, man. I'm okay with that idea, but narratively speaking, I hate that the glazing, the money hoarding greedy. Hey Thunder, did you see the new Lupa leak picture yesterday? Yes, I did. I have no thoughts. Okay, gotcha animation. Bro, the furniture just dropping in. Where we dropping, boys? Drinking poison. Montelli family or Phasalia family team? Definitely a Montelli team, personally. Big fan of Montelli right now. Bro, imagine how sick it would be if in Cantarella's quest, we have to, like, we actually are against Carlotta because we're helping Cantarella, and that creates tension. That'd be a banger. I even feel like for Lova also becoming Rovers, please no. I have some thoughts though. I like the old design way more. I mean, I know that we can't have it all, so. Yep, she's Havoc. Rectifier, When are we getting a non-rectifier character? I swear to God. It casts hallucinations. Manipulate people's minds. Immune to poach. I really hope that's true, even though it probably won't be, because it's a rumor. I'm not gonna lie, now that I think about it, I feel Genshin's looking at Wuthering Waves and is like, oh, making characters for the Gooners is more profitable. You can't say that when we're literally getting Vereza, and Vereza is like maybe the most anti-Gooner character Genshin's had in a long time. We need more gun 5-stars? I agree. We really do need more gun 5-stars. Like, like, come on. We're getting another Rectifier character? It's kind of absurd. Like, we had Yinlin, we had Zhezha, we had, Shorekeeper. Now we have Phoebe, we're getting Cantarella. Like, it's just kind of absurd how many Rectifiers we have. Umbrella. Make Scar in 2.3? I doubt it. I really doubt it. Make Cardathea gun? I'm sorry, she's sword. Oh my god, fish. Okay, so she enhances her basic attacks and heals. Yes, we knew this. It's the 5th limited, actually. Okay, slows down enemies, we know this, but who cares? No one cares about the slowdown, bro. It just means less dodge counters. I'm gonna be honest, that liberation animation is kind of ass. It really is not that good. I feel like Scar not gonna be playable for a while, same. I don't fuck with the ult animation, but a Havoc bonus and skill bonus, we know this. Yeah, okay. Yep. Faster swimming. Crazy how she can just stay up on that jellyfish forever in the air.
哎，等一下，如果我们在较深的水面上浮空，那是不是就意味着我们能够轻易的达到足够进行翱翔的高度呢？
Actually, we do need some useful 4-stars to have their niche. Yeah, I feel like what we need, like from 4-stars, is a spectro damage buffer, or just a spectro character in general that is 4-star. We need a better skill buffer and a better liberation buffer. I feel like more DPSs would be nice too. I think healers we don't really need because, let's be honest, Kuro isn't going to make them good anyway. That works. Oh god, we have to experience it ourselves in game. Okay. This is the best looking rectifier in the entire game, and I'm not going to have anyone disagree with me. This thing looks crazy. I'm sorry, I'm just spitting facts. They're probably scared to make another Sanhua? Probably. They probably are. Bro, I'm in this group chat with like other theory crafters, right? And every single time we get a character's kit, we're like, yep, Sanhua. We're putting Sanhua with this character. I don't fuck with that pose. Entangler of Hearts. Dog? Now you're just giving us excuses for the fishing bait. Me excited just to have a free weapon. Oh yeah, the rover weapon. I like Phoebe Sig. I think Phoebe Sig just has way too much going on. If there was to be a 4-star, I kind of wish we'd get like a concerto builder. I don't know what you mean with that. We need a 4-star that has most of their value behind the resonance chain. I'm confused. What do you mean it has most of their value behind the resonance chain? Okay. Yep. Oh god, is it time for the screenshot? No. God damn it, no. Sans Undertale. Sans Undertale. You can't be throwing this in my face, man. You can't do that. No, that is not the power of Aero at all. That is the power of bones and a bad time. Okay, I love an OP 4-star, but I feel like they wouldn't do that, so the 4-star should be OP with resonance chains. I feel like they design a character with S6 in mind at this point. Yep. Aero Rover. Yeah, yep, that's a third element. Okay. Okay, let's see. Yep, Aero Sword. Here's the aerial attacks. Bro, that attack is so sick, man. That's such a cool looking move. The Maiden the Defier the Death Crier is such a crazy ass quest name, and I know it's not gonna be the end of the of Renacida. There's no way it's the end. Okay, healer, yep. I am aware. Yep, matter skill. Bro, these animations just... Oh, this is just by far the best looking rover in both animations and just gameplay, like probably gameplay feel as well. But god, I wish they were good. Instead of just being bad. Okay, increase the max air erosion, yep. Frazzled. That's crazy. Okay, yep. That's the four. I don't know if I like the animation. I feel like it would have been cooler if Rover like slammed their arm down, or like slammed their like real sword into the ground. Like I don't know if I like just the elbow going down. I don't. Hold on. I hope they have enough damage though. Aero Rover has decent damage. I hope the weapon makes Aero Rover really strong. The weapon is definitely a big upgrade. I forgot to do the weekly bosses. Man, I can see why everyone hates Hecate. Yeah, it's a really annoying boss to fight. Thank God that Phoebe looks at it and is like, hey, so what if you stood still for 2 seconds and then died? Yep. Okay, I just want to say, the power of Sans Undertale flows within us all. We are all Sans Undertale deep in our hearts. Restores HP for all resonators, yep. I skipped Phoebe, what a fool I was. So true. Okay, well now they're talking about the sword. Yep. Yep, free sword. Yep. Here's the thing, people hype this up as if it's like really cool. Not everyone has S6 Phoebe Thunder. No, everyone has it, trust. Okay, so everyone keeps hyping up this free 5-star sword, but what they don't realize is it literally only functions on Aero Rover and no one else. I love getting sick and not being able to sleep because I feel fair. There are 2 wolves inside me. One is Sans, the other is Sans. One wolf is gay, the other is gay. You are gay. Yep, free sword. Yep. Okay. This area might be the best looking area in the entire game. I'm gonna have to see it when it comes out, but this is gonna go crazy. Like, I think this might be the best looking area in the entire game, if it lives up to my expectations, which is impressive, because Mount Firmament goes insanely hard. I don't think they've topped Mount Firmament yet in terms of area design. Maybe with Thalesio Falls. Actually, no, it's Thalesio Fells. Yap. At least a way to make Rover have their own niche. True. I mean, they could also just put it in the base kit, but, you know, that's just me talking. Bro, it just looks so good based on what they're showing me here. Yeah, well, that's definitely a Cantarella thing. Off topic, but how come you always see straight guys beefing with women and vice versa? Kind of into... I don't know anything about this, so y'all could talk about it in chat if you want to. But I am entirely clueless about this. Also, you can give your EOG to use on someone else. Many good force stars use swords. I mean, yeah, fair. You could also just put Overture on Rover like a based person. So true. This area is going to be so based. It's going to be so good. Yeah? Oh. They're doing silly gags. A 4-star with Spectral Frazzle could work with Phoebe, and to make Aero Rover playable until 5-star releases. I mean, I don't think we need, like... I just want a Spectral 4-star in general, because there is literally no Spectral 4-stars yet. Get down from there! Okay, adjusting gravity is gonna be crazy. I feel like this is going to disorientate me a lot. Okay, Dark Tide still lingers. Uh-huh. I feel like this is what the Institute of Research, like the Research Institute in Fontaine, should have been. An aerial structure that where gravity just kind of doesn't make sense. I feel like this is based.
神学院里存在着许多神奇的小装置，扶风转标，就像这个装置一样，只要启动它们，就能轻松实现重力方向的转换，即便是在天花板上跑步也不是问题。探索的途中，卡蒂西亚也会和
Hi, Cardathea.
他对这里十分熟悉，相信在重力机关和卡蒂西亚的帮助下。
I have motion sickness, Kuro. Please don't be too harsh on me. Oh god, I think you're going to be a little bit cooked, to be honest. I'm praying for you, but I think you're cooked. You should make your sub goals once you unlock subs and afterward be Roblox. Dog. Bro, come on. You're better than this. Okay, well, gameplay showcase. Woohoo! What element rover is bro using?
你看，这个前面就是我们的目标点，那个巨大的剑士雕像。哎，托策划，这个雕像的方向怎么是横着的？在我们神学院里面呢，重力方向都是错乱的。我们要做的就是把重力调整到正确的方向。你看那边，扶风转标是被黑潮的污染封住了的。我们要先净化完污染才可以。
Bro, they're just standing around. But this is a great looking area.
寻找解决办法吧。
Not even using flight, SMH. The only institute is just some ruins in the sky. Well, I still like the region because it got rid of swimming, making you lose your energy. Yeah. I mean, Fontaine was great. Could have been better, though. That was tight. I feel like you... Cardathea jump scare. I must go. My people need me. What element is this rover? I'm pretty sure that's Spectra, right? Gonna be awkward to use against Spectra or resistant enemies. Silly creatures. These things are probably gonna be really annoying in Whimpering Wastes, huh? Yep. Oh, my Phoebe echoes. Wuwa is my 13th reason why. Okay, Wuwa is... I used to be one of Wuwa's biggest defenders, but the new Whimpering Wastes is, like... I don't know, I feel like it's way harder than it should be. I understand having a hard bar to clear, but, like... I feel like I shouldn't be struggling as much with it on my friend's accounts as I was. Because the friend I was trying to clear it for actually has a pretty good account, but... I don't know. I feel like... I feel like you should still be able to easily clear with GN and Changli Brandt. That should be an easy clear, and it somehow wasn't. To be fair, the Brandt's build was ass, but... They got rid of the crit token. Yeah, I mean, I feel like if they kept the crit token there, and the crit token was always there, I feel like Wuwa would have been good. Like, I feel like getting rid of the crit token was what ruined us. Uh-huh. Something I don't understand is why the ice archers are so goddamn beefy. I didn't have much issues with the ice archers. I had issues with the fucking wolves and the chop chops. GN ult doesn't suck in enemies for Wuwa. Actually, it does. It very much still sucks enemies up. Like GN needs positioning, and that's always been true. At least it's not as bad as Carlotta is sometimes. I mean, Carlotta's actually pretty good this Wuwa rotation. You just need to have, like... Carlotta, if you have a well-built Carlotta, will do well this rotation. If your Carlotta isn't, like, really good, you might be cooked. Like, she just will not function. Okay. I hate those chop. True. They literally ungroup and then they grab you. So Cardothea is going to appear from thin air. Looks like it. Come on, you're better than this. Also, Kuro mentioned they would fix up Weebun compensate with half a pull, but I ain't seen it yet. Anyone know when they'll update? They said that 2.2 is when they bring the adjustments. Stanley Brandt only scored 900 in the second half. Okay, well that's how I know you're playing it wrong, because Brandt, like, that team should at least be getting 2,000. I don't know how bad your builds are, but that should be able to get, like, 2,000 at least on good builds. I think that's a skill issue on your part. Oh god, I'm gonna get motion sickness from this when I play it, huh? Brother, you did not do that input. Actually, where's my half poker? I need to save up asteroids. Probably when 2.2 comes out. Hi, Cardothea. Okay, what else is there? Next patch should be before reset? Yes. Yeah, mini challenges. Okay, so flight challenge, gondola challenge, dodging challenge. This actually looks really easy. They haven't gotten hit a single time. You'll unlock some special quests. Me who joined in 2.0 and only have Phoebe, Kalchara, and Chengli, I'm cooked. I mean, yeah. Kinda are. Okay, so this is the shot they used from the trailer. Okay, banger. Would you say double ER free cost for brands or 1 fusion, 1 ER? Depends on how many energy regen subsets you have. If you can get 250 with fusion ER, go for that. Should I start Cheng Li on first half in Infinites? I mean, you can try it. It's worth a shot, you know? Yeah, the Drakes. Yeah, they do nothing. Good. For me, I'm with the opinion of Ryuka-sensei on the tuner where it should be used for rebooting. Okay, here's the thing, right? I've seen that video. Ryuka-sensei's takes were incredibly short-sighted in that video, because what he doesn't realize is when you make it easier to build a character, first of all, you're giving players less content because when they're done building their characters faster and then they run out of stuff to do faster. And second of all, if it's easier to build your character, the bar to clear should also be raised, because there has to be a certain amount of time investment that goes into your character builds. And the endgame always balances itself around that. So it's incredibly short-sighted to do that. I feel like what we need is just more tuner drops in general. Like, give it from events more. But I think messing with the ecosystem now is just not a good idea. Yep, Order Echoes. Woo! Get the goat. Sacerdos. Capitaneus. Yes, my Phoebe Echo. I plan on pulling Cantarella for Jinchi. What would be the best third member for the team that's not Jeja, neither quick swap characters like Chingli? Probably Verena. Like, you run Verena, Cantarella, Jinchi, you do Verena's rotation, then Cantarella's rotation, then Jinchi's rotation, and you go back to Verena. Because the thing with Cantarella is, okay, so Jeja is able to do, like, different rotations because her liberation isn't as important to her, like, concerto energy. With Cantarella, it's extremely important. So, with Cantarella, you kind of have to go back to your healer and then to Cantarella. I feel like the ecosystem is much better than Hoyo's system. I don't know. I feel like they are bad and for different reasons and good for different reasons. Phantom Capitaneus goes crazy. Also, playable Capitano in Wuwa before Genshin. Crazy work. I just want to say the black outfit goes crazy. Oh, Nightmare Lampy Lumen, let's go! Doesn't this feel so annoying? That's only a 30% return. Yeah, I feel like it should be 50%. Okay, new Sonata effect. Walking Moon reference. Okay. So Capitaneus is a free cost. So, good thing that one of my Phoebe pieces that needs work is Capitaneus. Also, I'd like to point out, they straight up just revealed to which sets these new echoes belong. Because, hold on. Let me go to the screen. So, if we look at the stream right now, we go to the new sets. We can see there's now the 13 Frosty Resolve. Meanwhile, in-game, we have 12. Right? And we see 13 on Eternal Radiance. Guess what? We have 11 in-game right now. Midnight Veil is 11 in-game. 13 on the live stream. Anthem has 13 on the live stream. But there's only 12 in-game right now. And then Tide Breaking, 13. But in-game, it's 12. So they kind of just spoiled to which sets these pieces are going to belong. Farming Forecast and Nightmare aren't even boxed like free cost, true. Also, my main DPS Ling Yang's gonna need that Linen upgrade. Sag. Lampy Lumen is not on any of Ling Yang's set. Like, you do not need to farm this new Lampy Lumen. It's not gonna work on Ling Yang. Yeah, so they kind of just revealed Frosty Resolve is getting 1 new piece. Eternal Radiance getting 2. Midnight Veil's getting 2. Anthem is getting 1. Tide Breaking is getting 1 as well. Alright, Air Erosion Cat Chest. Oh boy. Oh, that's gonna be awful in Wuwa. It just ungroups enemies? That is crazy. Oh god. So, Fleur-de-Lis and Cardathea are 2 different people is what I'm guessing then. This new task field gonna be with Eternal Radiance too? God, that would be so funny. I don't think it's gonna be Eternal Radiance, but god, that would be funny. Ooh, yawning. Crazy work. New soundtrack, gamer. I've been having tons of fun with Carlotta Brant Sanhua. Carlotta actually needs so little energy regen because Brant generates a ton of energy. True. Actually, Brant doesn't generate that much. Like, it's mainly because, healers don't generate a lot of energy, so it's more like you're getting the extra from Sanhua rather than from Brant. I mean, it could be Frosty Resolve. They like Carlotta a lot. I think it might be Midnight Veil, because it's getting the most... I mean, it could be either Midnight or Eternal Radiance, because it's getting the most amount of new echoes. So you never know. Yeah. Let's see. Hello? God damn it. The sands is spreading. It's an infection. That's crazy. Okay. Let's look at this banner. Cantarella. Already kind of an L. And then you give her Donjin, Shisha, Yuanwu. Are we for real here? Did you want this banner to not sell, Kuro? Did you want this banner to get 0 sales? Actually, that's not true. People really like Cantarella. But man, this is not it, man. This banner is not it. Donjin makes sense, but why Chishia? I don't know. Probably because she's the skill damage. You forgot. Oh my god, chat. You forgot most of us are Gooners for a sec. What's the best set for Cantarella sub DPS? New Havoc set, Old Havoc, Moonlit, or Empyrean? I heard they changed her again in the beta. Previously, New Havoc set was kind of way to go. Okay, so Zardos, here's the thing. If you're playing her with a Havoc DPS, like Donjin or the Havoc Rover, you're gonna want to go for Midnight Veil, because it gives Havoc damage bonus to the next character. If this is not the case, like if you're playing her with anyone else, you want to go for either Empyrean Anthem or Moonlit Clouds. I think Moonlit Clouds is a safer bet, because Empyrean Anthem really wants you to have investment on the sub DPS themselves. And because Cantarella doesn't have that high of a damage output compared to someone like Yinlin, I think it's more efficient to farm Moonlit Clouds for her. Like Moonlit Clouds for generalist support, and then and if you're playing her with a Havoc DPS, you run Midnight Veil. Okay. Weapon Manor, Fusion Accretion, Lunar Cutter, and Cadenza. Just straight up shitters. Camellia. Man, do I have a lot of things to say about this character. Have you seen the Capitaneo's Echo effect on that? Yeah, I have. Heavy attack and Spectro. I saw, yeah. It's barely going to be a damage increase. It is so minor, it's not even funny. But I'm still going to farm it. They take advantage that Cantarella is a beautiful character that some stupid people like me won't skip, so they put all the bad characters on her banner. Okay, they didn't even need to do that because, like, my brother in Christ. Guess who's coming next? Guess who's after this, bros? Camellia's coming for you again is crazy. What's girl have to do to get another copy of Variation? Excellent question. Oh! Baisha Sanhua Alto is crazy. Like, you're thinking you're looking at a pretty decent banner, and then you get jump scared by Alto. Who invited this guy? I will say, Shorekeeper Rerun is big. Okay. Comet Flare, Endless Collapse, And okay, so weapon banners are just complete shitters this patch. Got it. Variation is not allowed. Shorekeeper and Sanoa together, so true. Please do poll. Okay, Cantarella companion quest. God, I need that PNG for thumbnails. Also, God, they know what they're doing. They really do know. Okay. Okay. I see. That's crazy. Baisha is useless, except for Lotta. Nah, so many healers. Fair. I have to get free Sano and 2 Baisha. Are we getting Shakona for free in the anniversary? They did not say anything about the anniversary. No one should pull for SK signature anyway. I pulled for SK signature. We still don't know any rewards. Yeah, we do. We, in fact, do not know the anniversary reward still. Oh. We have Cantarella by our side. Okay. Tempest Mephis! No! Not Mephis! Oh lord. It gave us the Mephis jump scare. Double Mephis is a nightmare. Reskin Mephis, true. It's not even a boss that we can fight outside the quest. Okay. We did get a teaser about the anniversary in the form of special convene animation. Oh, I'll see. So my Cantarella is guaranteed to do how much damage? Kenshi 2 is a hyper carry. You can play it. I do not recommend it, however. It is not going to be very good. Like it's not even Brand's hyper carry. It's just it's like Zhezha hyper carry. That's not another Mephis. I'll die, Crow. Why are you so into Mephis, bro? I hate Mephis. Oh god damn. Every time it's on the screen, I just can't. Okay, so exploration. Yep, scale of the pass. This makes sense. Yep. Exploration event, I see. Branch is better than Cantarella. Yeah, Cantarella is kind of bad. I see. Uh-huh, uh-huh.
我听说一些老朋友也将在 2.2 版本来到我们的黎纳西塔了。消息太灵通了，正是因为漂泊者们在黎纳西塔。
Do you think Brand's S2 is worth getting if I run him with Red Spring because too much CR? Okay, let me think. So on Red Spring, you're gonna have around I mean, if you just run like, okay, hold on, I need to think about this. I mean, okay, yeah, Light Crusher makes an excellent point. Dog, just get the signature. Just get the signature weapon, bro. Hey, you'll recommend to take Cantarella, yes, or should we skip? In my opinion, skip her. I think Cantarella is really unimpressive as a character. She's just kind of there to be an alternative for other characters, and by the time we get a DPS that she synergizes well with, then she's gonna get a rerun. Because her always reruns supports with their best in slot DPSs, or at least tries to. Like, they reran Jeju with Carlotta, like, they ran, they ran Yinlin Xingliao, they ran Changli Brandt. Like, they always try to pair up two characters that work well together. So, let's say Cantarella works with Fiddlelova, we're probably going to see, Cantarella get a rerun during the Fiddlelova banner.
那些老朋友也闻讯跨海而来了，最先到达的就是马季，他带着新的呜呜企划
Oh, hey, gambling.
来到了尼纳西塔，他在这里发现了新的商
I love gambling.
呜呜代购。
听说拉古纳的面粉定价只有荆州的一半啊。
是啊。
Don't forget Donjin, the skill damage. Oh, I'm not forgetting about Donjin. It's just that I'm gonna be honest. If you like Donjin enough to be willing to pull for Cantarella for her, you're probably already doing solo runs. Donjin mains are insane.
像之前还有一位戴着墨镜的神秘男子会做代购生意，但是他的小船被人开走了，所以这市场不就落到了漂泊者头上了？期待各位的加入。除了老朋友马季之外，大家还记得另一位朋友小机器人。
Yo, KU Ryan, the goat.
黑海岸也开始收集拉古纳的
Donjin mains scare me.
限时跑酷活动，拉古纳气象前沿也即将在 2.2 版本中。
I love my silly little running events.
需要帮助库年
Cantarella's model is so uncanny valley. Solo Donjin might be better DPS. I don't know. Okay, that's a bit far. Blindfolded playing on guitars, they have done it. Yep, Donjin mains are scary.
布偶之月这些全新的移动手段之后，漂泊者在拉古纳的数据收集一定能轻松上不少。不过你的活动虽然听起来还挺有趣的，但是有点太过于休闲了。咱们还有没有一点更刺激点的活动呢？
有的兄弟，有的。这样的活动我们还有好几个。
Don't call him bro.
大家还记得在曾经和我们见过的小女孩多罗西吗？现实活动，当你凝视梦渊时，也将在 2.2 版本中开启。漂泊者们可以使用具有特殊效果的深海，与朋友一起
this shit.
多罗西身旁的新门
I see.
共同击败门内的各种敌人。
又可以和好朋友们联机打 BOSS 了。是时候展示属于
Good luck doing the shit with Cantarella.
在联机模式下，漂泊者们
Placing echo skills during combat.
可能会产生奇妙的
Okay,
效
so
果
basically co-op buffs.
感觉只是联机打 BOSS 还不够刺激啊，有没有更有挑战性
Okay, more intense.
哎，刚刚我们介绍了新深海小
Okay.
龙，那么我们的大龙
Oh boy. Oh boy. Dragon of Dirge Hollow. This guy's already kind of scary without the fucking hologram. So this is kind of terrifying. I am scared of this. This brings fear into me. But you know what? It'll be fun all the same.
叹息古龙也得有
Also, there's still bosses in Jinzhou that don't have a hologram yet.
的镜头。古龙盖西诺姆将在 2.2 版本正式进入全息战略幻痛。
I still don't know this dude's attack patterns, by the way.
是巨龙的挑战吧。
当然
Grant, you're out. Carlotta Sanhua, please work. True.
想要更自由的磨练战斗技巧的漂泊者，也可以来试试全新的现实活动。
Oh, this is Babel Tower.
微局
Yeah, looks like it's just an event. Yeah, because of the echo. Babel Tower's just an event.
漂泊者们可以通过装备
Cantarella feels like a bait to waste pulls before Zani. Maybe. It's got resist fusion. Yeah. Dragon of Dirge does indeed resist fusion. So basically, we're gonna see dungeon mains do this at max So okay, we're gonna see. Oh, brain farts. So apparently, seems like this is gonna be what dungeon mains use to flex their clears again. I have a feeling anniversary units might be busted. I don't think anniversary units are going to be busted per se. Like, the anniversary is going to be big, but Kuro Games is way too smart to do it by making characters strong. I think you're just gonna give us a lot of rewards, and the characters will be at regular power level. I don't know, I really don't think that Kuro will compromise game balance for the sake of an anniversary. It's incredibly short-sighted. Okay, Jue hologram would go crazy. I want a Jue. Okay, now I want a Jue hologram. Why? Because it's funny. Okay. Yeah, okay.
游戏的各项优化调整，我们肯定也没有落下。接下来，我们将和大家介绍2.2版本中各项优化内容。
Okay, so basically convenience.
这一次我们又将为漂泊者们带来哪些优化和新功能呢？
首先就是呼声很高的漂泊者们都期待已久的剧情中文本回看功能，将于2.2版本正式上线。
We'll be able to read back. That's kind of based. We'll find out in a couple days when beta starts. Not really. They have to go through changes first.
这次再也不用担心因为手速过快而错过关键剧情了。
I don't like Brant, but I want Chainlink Hypercarry. Can I cope with Cantarella? You can, if you want to. Jesh is better, but you can.
除了剧情体验上的优化，开放世界探索相关的优化，我们也给大家安排上了。在更新后，漂泊者们放置借位信包的上限将提升至10
10 waypoints, no one cares.
更加从容的规划行程，自如穿梭于索拉里斯的各个地点。
No one cares.
此外，寻音声呐的放置上限也将
5 casket sonars, no one
我
cares.
们希望这项调整能够让漂泊者的声匣收集变得更加轻松便捷。
开放世界探索体验的优化，从明朝公测以来就一直是我们探索和努力的方向。
That
除
it?
此之外，2.2版本
no.
安排了一些其他的功能上的更新。平时在进行共鸣者强化的
upgrading
时候，
resonator.
大家有时候会碰到素材数量不够，但是只要打开背包里的物资箱，就
Oh, like the
满足
boxes?
需求的情况。
Neat.
在2.2版本中，我们在强化界面新增了快捷开启物资箱功能。
That's neat.
漂泊者点击界面中当前缺少的素材，再点击获取方式类的开启物资箱获得，就能直接
You know what? Fair.
对应的物资
I'll give him the pass
选
here.
择想要的素材。也就是说，之后漂泊者们就不需要自己在背包里一个个点击素材箱。
So if you're an actual Brant main, you should know the moveset of Dragon of Dirge and be able to avoid critical hits. Or you play an S6 Fabian, kill the dragon in 4 seconds. Like
查看和挑选里面含有的素材啦。
这么一说，我确实留了很多素材箱没有用呢。这次版本更新后，就能更方便的强化共鸣者们了，确实是很人性化的一项优化啊。那除了游戏功能方面的更新，
okay, even
我
more.
们也一直有收到漂泊者们对游戏画面色彩的建议，比如
Okay.
想要能够自由调整画面的色彩倾向。
Oh, more visual settings?
漂泊者
Nice.
都有自己喜欢的画面风格嘛，所以在本次版本更新后，我们也将时装画面亮度和对比度的调节设置功能。
Because some brightness already existed, but color contrast is kind of gaming.
再点击图像颜色设置，就可以进入调节页面，在这里通过增减亮度、饱和度、对比度。
Oh, we have 2 Kens in chat. That's gonna be really.
喜欢的状态。
That's gonna be really.
眼睛容易疲劳的漂泊者。
Yeah, it's gonna be awful for me.
而喜欢明亮艳丽画面的漂泊者，也可以将亮度和饱和度提高。
哇哦，这个优化我喜欢，太方便了。
Thunder, how would you like Zani and Shikana Kit to be like? Ooh. Yeah, this is actually, something I've been thinking about a lot, particularly with Zani. Okay, so, here's the thing for Zani. Zani, making her just a pure DPS would be boring. Because if Zani is a pure DPS, it kind of gets rid of the need for Phoebe's absolution. So, I think that Zani should not be a straight up DPS increase over just running Phoebe as a DPS. I think the best way to make it work is make it so Zani is just like Phoebe, where she's able to be both a buffer for Phoebe. So if you want to be a Phoebe buffer, she'd have to buff Spectro damage for the team. The other mode, yeah, okay, my Twitch stream crashed there. Yeah, my Twitch stream just crashed. But we're back now. So, the idea was for Zani in her off-field mode would be able to apply Spectro Frazzle. Okay, hold on. Actually, I need to see if my YouTube stream's still working. Okay. Wait, did my Twitch stream die? I'm pretty sure I saved it, right? Yeah, Twitch stream should be saved. Oh, God. Yeah, okay, my Twitch stream is fucking dead. Hold on. Okay, hold on. I need to bring the Twitch lads back. Hold on. I need the Twitch lads to be back. Okay. We're back. Yes, good. Okay. So as I was saying, what I want is for Zani's off-field mode to apply Spectro Frazzle consistently from off-field, and then she buffs Spectro damage bonus for the team, and then she'd have an on-field mode, which she's able to apply Spectro Frazzle with her basic attacks, but her heavy attacks will be able to consume Spectro Frazzle, and then have the Spectro Frazzle all do damage at once, and then also buff Spectro Frazzle by allowing it to crit. This way, Phoebe's Spectro Frazzle buffing is still utilized, but Zani can also still run the crit set, and also Zani won't be entirely dependent on Phoebe, but will gain a massive buff from Phoebe. So essentially, either buff Spectro damage and apply Frazzle, or consume Frazzle and make Frazzle itself do more damage. Did her kit get leaked? No, I'm just saying what I would want. And then for Shikana, I think we don't really have much of a frame of reference yet for Aero Erosion teams. But all I really want is for her to be able to apply a lot of Aero Erosion, have it be an AoE, and have it be consistently from off-field. Because if it's not consistently from off-field, we might have the same issue that Phoebe has right now of Aero Erosion teams being bad in multi-wave. So basically, Zani be one-time big nuker? No, I'd be like multiple nukes spread out over the rotation. Because it would be like a heavy attack that she's able to use multiple times. Oh, titles. Neat. Okay, so tower. Wuwa, and then Babel Tower. Hello, what did I miss? I've just been looking at the stream and seeing what the content is in the new patch. And then we can discuss a bit. Okay. Titles. Neat. I don't think we need this, but sure. Who should we make main DPS if we have Fabi and Zani in the team? In a perfect world, it would be situation dependent, where you run Phoebe as the DPS for AoE, for example, and Zani for single target, as an example. I think Zani is more likely to be the main DPS, but if it were to go my way, we would have it be situation dependent. Want the main stat reroll? That would be cool. But I feel like you shouldn't be rolling pieces that have the wrong main stat. I feel like I'd rather have a substat reroller. I hope Shakana has a Robin like musing playing effect off field. That'd be neat. Oh, dual DPS between two would be cool too. Oh, he wasn't done yet. Yep. Oh, there's making updates easier. Based.
进行增量更新。简单来说，就是以后更新时需要下载的资源量以及需要预留的空间都将减少。
太好了，节省下载时间和资源也是很容易感受到的优化呢。
另外，移动端的预下载功能，我们也在紧锣密鼓的开发和测试中，预计会在 2.3 版本正式上线。
2.2 looks kind of mid to me. I mean, I think it'll be fine. It'll hold me over. Like, obviously, it's not going to be as big as 2.0, you know? 2.0 is just crazy. Like, I feel like 2.2 is still going to be a good patch. I just want to take Spectral Rover off the Spectral Frazzle team so I can use Aero Rover. Same.
希望未来能让用移动设备游玩的漂泊者也可以提前预下载，更快地体验到明朝的每一个新版本。
Okay.
最后，在 2.2 版本中，我们还将优化登录流程。
Terminal login.
漂泊者们启动并进入游戏时所需等待的时间。
Okay, so making login faster. That's good to know.
我们今天还有一个好消息要和大家公布，在 2.3 版本
Oh shit! They're going on Steam.
平台
Why?
漂泊者们就可以前往
Why are they going on Steam?
明朝添加到
I don't get the
我们
point.
一直在努力，让漂泊者可以从越来越多的地方开启索拉里斯的冒险。好，说了这么多。 是时候给大家奉上本次前瞻通讯的
final code.
坎特雷拉之间的秘密，等待着漂泊者们的揭开。
哎，等一下，我还有个坏消息。
I think 2.2 is only 33 days, so don't view it as a big thing. Fair. 2.2 might be my favorite patch just based on new game mode and how good the main story quest might be. Personally, didn't like the conclusion of 2.0. Damn. When's 2.3 drip marketing? It's usually a week after the patch goes live, so that would be in about a bit less than 2 weeks.
好消息要带给大家。
哦，你说说看呢？
Okay.
坏消息是本次。
Because of exposure, Steam has more monthly users. Fair. Steam review will be very interesting. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. 2.2 will be shorter than usual. I like how they say this is a bad thing, because in reality it just means we get more content. But the good news is, yes.
太好了，2.3 版本是不是属于明朝的那个庆典
Yep, anniversary.
好了，漂泊者们，以上就是所有本次前瞻通讯的内容啦。2.2 版本。
Okay, so there's a teaser for the anniversary. March 27th. Yep. I'm assuming this is not it. Oh. Last time to save for some? Fair. Oh. Okay, so plushies. Okay. Okay. so that was it. Yeah, that did look like a pull screen. Yeah, that looked like a pull screen. Yeah. Anything still to do? Yes, the 1 year cake? Yeah. Okay, I haven't done this guy's tower yet, actually. I need to do tower. When we get new character drip marketing in the new patch, guys, isn't it like in 15 days? Actually, it's not in 50 days. It's in, okay, so patch in 5 days. Okay, it's actually in 12 days. I mean, after 2 point... And, okay. So this is... Okay, doesn't really matter, this. Here, I shouldn't use Shang Liao. They're giving login pulls? We'll see. Okay, let's just play this account as I always do. By which I mean with 0 brain cells. Sirahi's account is a creature. Patch in 30 days, I heard. I heard that as well. I don't know exactly how long it is, but we'll find out soon enough. Okay, that was my mom that entered my room, and I didn't notice.
No rush.
Okay, now, yeah, I'm just doing this, like, this is not my personal account. I'm just, are you going to go for Cantarella or skip her? I am skipping her. I am personally not interested in her at all. Yep. The inland moment. Pop. That's Thunder in chat. Hello. Thank you, Shang Liao. I don't think Shikana will be free. My prediction, and we're gonna get a free 1.0 character. My personal prediction is that we are going to get a banner with all the 5 stars in the game on it. Like all previous, like all of the previous banner characters will get in one banner. Hold on, let me see. What are the other tower floors? Oh, lots of electro resistance here. I should try to clear this with Shang Liao then. Hi, Kit Kat. Kind of a good idea, actually. I mean, yeah, that it's something that Honkai Impact does, or as I like to call it, the shitter. Just making, like, just basically making a banner that has a lot of previous characters on it. Ow! I didn't know you were doing an attack. I can't tell with these mobs. I don't fight them enough. The wild prediction? I don't know, I feel like it makes sense. We definitely getting a free Shirkana, it's kind of obvious. 2.4, I don't know. I'm not entirely convinced. Can y'all fucking die? I don't like these mobs at all. Die. Goodbye. Okay, well, I kind of need to clear this with Shang Liao, and I don't think I will be able to, because this guy Shang Liao is kind of dog shit. But we'll see. This XY does negative damage. I know.
Faster.
I know. This XY does in fact do negative damage. Do we select one banner? How does it work? I mean, yeah, it's just like a selector. Like where you select a banner. Okay, maybe he's able to one rotate this. Okay. Oh, I have to interact with boss mechanics. No, it's the end of the world. Ah, what? How does this boss work? I don't get how this boss works. I'm just pressing buttons. Ah. This truly is the Shang Liao mindset. Who needs thinking? Has been a glide and no longer restrict arena Sita? That would be a crazy anniversary gift. I mean, hey, I'd say it's worth it. Okay, bop. Okay, slow his ass down some more. I might actually be able to clear this with Shang Liao. Okay, get him. Bro is healing the No, don't be mean. I know the guy who owns this account. Like, this guy barely... Like, this guy does not play. Let's not be mean. He's trying his best. Okay, can this man crit? Dude is actually allergic to hitting crits. Actually, I will get the clear. Oh, I'm gonna be honest. I'm surprised. How much crit rate does the Yao have? I don't know, bro. I have no clue how much crit they rate. 65%. Hard to believe. I feel like we'll just get... We'll also get a 4-star selector. I don't know. I'm not sure. Now I put XY here as well. Just to use up that one vigor that he's got left. I mean, it's the first floor. Who cares? Bop. Okay, yeah. Now Jinchi just needs to finish it off. Bop, bop. You get your weapon back. We get a secret resonator called Prime Thunder. So true. Honestly, best idea you've had ever, Kit. It's the best idea you've had in the history of good ideas. I'm just clearing this guy's tower because, you know, someone needs to do it, and it sure as hell ain't gonna be him. Oh. Brother man. Pop. Thunder Guy does. So true. Bro, we are literally getting guided by Thunder as we speak. And bam. Oh boy, we got these lads again. Okay, okay. Dodged again. Nerd. Alright, get me out of here. Together we fight! Get him! Get him, JJ! Bop. Piss on him. Oh, we got more guys. We got the reserves. They're calling in the extra troops. They're calling in the reserves. Get them out of here.
Witness the art's fruitful.
Oh, that's it? Damn.
Together we fight. Thunder.
Guy. Bop. I wonder if they pivoted from Shark because of ZZ or if they're saving the design for something else. Yeah, y'all are yapping about something in chat. I have no idea what this conversation is about.
I shall lead the way.
Hi, Mecha Bomb. Ow!
Use some fertilizer. My dreams.
Instant punish.
Take flight.
Can I get my free outro skill? No?
So be it.
Fine, I'll just get it the boring way then.
Bask in the sunlight.
Bask in the sunlight. So real, so true. This is why we all hate Mech Abomination. Or at least why we all should hate Mech Abomination.
Have an ordain. Banish all fight. Strike fast.
I hate this boss.
Evil be fled. Artem Veil. Together we fight.
Together we fight, so true.
Take flight.
Kill him. Kill him, John.
Luminous energy.
Ba ba.
Strike is one. Thunder Garden.
Bro, Jinchi makes me think. Man, I wish I had to think.
Witness the art's fruitful. Here together we fight.
Guy. Goodbye. Yeah, no thoughts. Okay, well, now it's time for Phoebe. Phoebe and her crew of misfits. Oh boy.
Not worth mentioning. Frozen blockade.
Get his ass.
Moment of resonance.
Stay behind me. Sentinel protection. Together we stand.
Wait, bro's here? Who invited this guy?
Stay behind me. Shackles be gone.
Are we serious right now? Gang, are we serious?
The hour is upon us.
Sentinel protection. Answer together we slaughter. Be my salvation.
Ow.
Stay behind. Lotus pervade.
Gang, are we serious?
Stay behind me. Sentinel protection. Judge together we stand. The path is
This is why we all should hate Memphis as a society.
Give me strength. Pain is my vengeance. Stay by the name of imperative. Like frigid death.
I think the end has come.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest, lads. Why are we hating on Shirkana? I don't get it.
Cancel together we stand.
I like Shirkana's design. I kind of fuck with it. You're hating every enemy? No, just the ones that deserve it. Like Memphis.
Frozen blockade.
Moment of resonance. Hopefully this helps.
A chain. Sentinel protection. Judgment. Removal. Be my salvation.
Okay, I'm gonna need to kill these guys before Frazzle runs out. There we go.
No idea. Hopefully this helps.
Stay behind me. Shackles be gone.
Okay, get him.
A chain. Sentinel protection. Together we stand.
Okay. Let's just do more of this.
Swift and resolute. The end has come.
Okay.
Cycle notice pervade.
Get him.
A chain. Sentinel protection. Together we stand.
Maturity is realizing that Shikana's design is good. Yeah. Sneeze.
Swift and resolute.
The name of imperative.
Okay, well that's awkward.
The hour is upon us.
Stay behind me. Like frigid death.
Hey, y'all haven't seen me hating on Monkey. I like this boss. This is actually a good boss.
Sentinel protection. Together we stand.
If a boss does not deserve my hate, I will not give it any hate.
Purified.
Like the monkey. I like the monkey. Banger boss fight, to be honest. Come on. Okay, there we go. I can buy stuff from the shop, but I don't think there's anything that he needs. I'll get Echo XP because it's, you know, and the tuners. It's just the standard stuff. Okay, well, I don't think there's anything else to do this stream. I think that's kind of it. So I am going to leave you all. Bye-bye.